Miss Williams' adopted son had committed a murder alongside a female.
Damn!
Joseph let off multiple rounds, striking Vincent as he pled for help before the two ran away. My son gave himself up today. Now I can rest as a mother. Little did Miss Williams know that would be her last Facebook post after her blood nephew would take matters into his own hands. HPD had responded to a call of a stabbing. Miss Williams was taken to an area hospital where she later died.
That's sick as hell.
Police say Gregory had struck her and stabbed Miss Williams multiple times. Fam, normally I don't give my opinion on these stories, but when it comes to a story like this, it hits me differently. I come from that background, so it's not much you can tell me to make me think otherwise that you're a sucker. If you killing an innocent woman in her 70s for being a citizen because you want to live by that street code, in real life you a female dog and every bone in you is soft. And trust me, that's me being YouTube friendly. Family, today we talk about a mom who pled for her son to turn himself in and gave his location up after he was wanted for murder. In return,
don't tell me they came and knocked off the old lady. Do your homework. Bro, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
She was stabbed to death by her own nephew, who was upset for giving up his location, which happened less than 48 hours of her making a Facebook post, which we'll later read, and her adopted son being turned in, having her blood spilled for retaliation. Today we go over this story, go over the details.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Expose the clowns, and most of all, pay our respect to the victims. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, today we visit a place called Houma, Louisiana, located in Terrebonne Parish in southern Louisiana, around 50 miles southwest of New Orleans. It serves as a parish seat. The city has rich cultural heritage, influenced by Creole, Cajun, and Native American, with the population of around 33,000 people, making it one of the larger cities in the region, causing a huge gap between wealthy, rich, and poor. Born as an orphan, and owner was a kid who went by the name of Joseph Paul Williams. But at 2 years old, he would be adopted by a lady named Joyce Williams, now 75 years old in 2025. Now, Miss Williams was a single mom, essentially. But things would start to look good for Joseph as he got older and realized that Miss Williams had took him in at 2 years old. But as he got older, he shifted towards the streets, and Miss Williams no longer had control of her adopted son. And on the very first day of 2025, according to Houma Police Department, Miss Williams' adopted son had committed a murder alongside a female. It was a Wednesday. Jane's adopted son had committed a murder alongside a female. It was a Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. HPD had reported that officers responded to the 2600 block of Bryant Street at around 1:22 p.m., where they found 31-year-old Tyson Vincent with multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. May he rest in peace and love condolences to his family.
So his son went and caught a body, but was he just playing the streets? Like, was that his op or something? Or was he just like a party gone wrong or something like that, folks? It sound crazy.
The picture of Vincent and his crown Victoria. When he lost his life, his brother went to Facebook and posted the picture and said the following: "My blood brother, get your rest. Watch over the family. We got your son. Brother, he's straight out here. Brother, watch over us. Long live Youngin Kane." Now, I wanted to show you guys a picture of Vincent and his car, because according to HPD, that's the same car he lost his life in, a Crown White Victoria. They said their initial investigation shows that Vincent was sitting in his car when 27-year-old Joseph Paul Williams and 20-year-old Aja Rittenhouse had approached the vehicle. Joseph let off multiple rounds, striking Vincent as he pled for help before the two ran away. Now, Rittenhouse, the female suspect, she was arrested the same day. As mentioned, 20 years
so they
old,
locked her
she
ass
agreed
up
with
the
the
same
authorities
day,
that
twin,
everything
now.
that we
So they locked her up the same day. How the hell they catch her?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
How the hell they catch her? The same day though? Oh, that's a little suspicious, folks. That's a little
the same
suspicious.
day, as mentioned, 20 years old, and she agreed with the authorities that everything that we just mentioned was correct. But for almost 2 weeks, authorities couldn't locate the alleged trigger man, Joseph Williams.
Right.
So at first they raided his mom's house, which was the same day Rittenhouse was arrested. But he wasn't home. But his mom, Ms. Williams, she went to Facebook and made this post the day her house was raided. Good morning, world. This morning I was woke up by the city police and task force. They were looking for Joe and not me. And they put me on Facebook. But when something happened in their family, I don't put no one on Facebook. Instead of Facebooking the things that happen, you are put in consideration of how the person may feel at the time and go to see if anything you can do to comfort them. I got woke up out my sleep not knowing what in the world was going on in this world, and I was weak. I'm not upset for what happened, but it hurts me. I apologize for the grammar, but was still no word. The next day, where Joseph was at, Ms. Williams went to Facebook on January 3rd, 2025 and wrote the following. Good morning. I'm coming asking for prayers first. Then I'm coming to ask my son Joseph Paul Williams to turn yourself in. If you don't know how to turn yourself in, try to find Jerome Barker. Try to find a pastor or even call me, and I will try to meet you halfway. I love you as a child. You came into my life at 2.5 years old. I raised you as my child. But I want to let the world know, when your children get grown and walk out the door, you cannot say my child did not do anything. Whatever they have done, you are still their parents. You still have feelings. But I asked Joseph to give up himself. Do not get anyone else in trouble. Do I say like Beretta? If you can't do the time, don't do the damn crime. There's no period.
Nope. I'm sorry, folks. If you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime, gang. You see what I'm saying? You got your old mama house getting raided. She's 70-something years old, folks. You got your mama police knocking your mama house down looking for you and shit, boy. Turn yourself in, gang. Or take your ass on a run. But don't do that, gang.
Fam, until the very end. So excuse me if I'm doing runoff sentence. I'm trying my best. But Ms. Williams continued, and I'm asking you this one more time to give it up. Give up. You're wrong for this. You have no right to live. If you don't want to live, that's your problem. But hey, at the end of the day, it comes down to you giving up your life. You're going to live alone. You come down taking a life, and they take your life today. I'll bury you tomorrow. That's how much I love you. That's how much I want you to get off this earth to be a problem for someone else. You have taken a father from his child. You don't know how bad it hurts me, but God will and must be and get it done. But then Ms. Williams wouldn't make another post until 2 weeks later. At this time, her son still has yet to be found. But on January 15th, 2025, she went to Facebook and wrote the following. My son gave himself up today. Now I can rest as a mother. And I'm sorry for what he had done, taking a father from his child and his mother. Joseph, I'm sorry. I tried to raise you the best way I know how. Now, you're on your own. But unfortunately, little did Ms. Williams know, that would be her last Facebook post after her blood nephew would take matters into his own hands, a man in his 40s, because he disagreed with Ms. Williams helping authorities locate her son Joseph.
Well, what kind of bogus ass sucker shit is that, folks? So your grandma turned in your cousin because your cousin caught a body. Your grandma's 75 years goddamn old. And you come to her house and you mad because she snitched and you take a knife and you stick her to death? A 70-something-year-old lady, you stick your own grandma to death because she snitched on her son who killed somebody? You going to hell, bro. Your ass going to hell and you gonna burn with gasoline draws. You gonna sleep in a bed with gasoline sheets. I'm telling you, folks. You bogus, gang. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. That's some of the most bogus shit I ever heard in my life. Come on, gang.
Now, before we go into details about what he did, let's talk about the arrest of Joseph, according to HPD. They say they responded to the area of East Street after receiving information regarding locations and the whereabouts of Joseph P. Williams. An unknown source, who the nephew claimed to be his mother, provided crucial information that led officers to the whereabouts of Williams. He was taken into custody without incident and transported to the Parish Criminal Justice Complex. Joseph P. Williams has been booked and has been housed for his outstanding warrant on charges of second-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The HPD had thanked the community as well as released this photo. Now here's the key information that I must give you guys. This guy who we about to introduce is Miss Williams' nephew, but it's Joseph's biological brother. He's identified as 45-year-old Gregory Gaither. January 16, 2024, HPD have responded to a call of a stabbing on Isabel Street at around 10 a.m., which happens to be the home of Miss Williams. When officers arrived inside the home, they found Joyce Williams, 75 years old, with stab wounds.
That's crazy.
Miss Williams was taken to an area hospital where she later died.
Sick as hell,
but she rest in peace. I love condolences to her family.
You came to your grandma's house and stabbed her to death, bro? Come on, bro. Cause your cousin went and caught a body. Like they wasn't gonna go. Like they wasn't gonna catch his dumb ass no way. Like what you thought he was just gonna be goddamn on the run forever? He was gonna make it all the way to Mexico. He's gonna make it all the way to goddamn Japan. Broke to the motherfucker. He was just gonna be on the run forever. Nobody was gonna ever catch him. 35, 9,000, 62 years. And gang, I ain't gonna lie, folks. That nigga should feel real bad, because at the end of the day, bro, you got your mama killed. You did. You did it, folks. You went and caught a body. You playing the streets. You bringing that bitch shit back to your mama crib, gang. That's your fault. Because if your dumb ass were never outside catching bodies for no reason, your mama would still be alive. You wouldn't be in jail. And your cousin, your brother wouldn't be going to jail. Bro, we only 19 days into 2025, and I done heard some of the craziest shit in my life. We got LA on fire. The little boy out, Tyreek St. Patrick Jr., his ass hooping on Tuesday, catching bodies on Wednesday. He getting unallowed at 7 o'clock in the morning on the way to school. You got folks, come on, gang. This shit getting wicked, folks. Scary. Scary, bro.
Police say Miss Williams was in the argument with her nephew Gregory at the time of the stabbing. During the fight, police say Gregory had struck her and stabbed Miss Williams multiple times.
Punk ass nigga ain't never did that to your ops. You ain't never put the belt to your ops like that, boy. You gonna do that to your grandma, boy. You bogus as hell, boy. I hope they catch you in jail, and I hope they take your innocence in jail. No cap. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
But Gregory stayed on the scene until police arrived and was taken into custody without incident, according to authorities. Now, Gregory has been booked in this same criminal justice complex as his brother, Terrebonne Parish, for one count of second-degree murder. Crazy story to say the least. Once again, rest in peace to all the victims that we talked about in this story.
For sure.
But man, to Miss Williams, that situation crushed.
Rest in peace, Miss
just being a mother. And the fact that in 2025, we still not at least keeping the older generation off limits. It hurts.
Man, y'all bogus as hell, but I'm gonna tell you some shit right now. I don't give a damn what I did in the streets. I don't give a damn what body I caught in the streets. My mama snitch on me. Okay, I'm gonna be a little blue, but at the end of the day, I'm in jail. I was gonna go to jail anyway. You come to my house and do something to my mama, and you in the same jail as me, boy, I'm gonna hunt your ass, boy. And I'm already in here for a body. Boy, it's going down. I ain't never gonna come up out of here, because I'll break through the walls, nigga, to get to you, boy. You gonna stab my 70-something-year-old mama to death, boy? Because you mad over her snitching on me? I'm not even that mad. Boy, get your weird ass on somewhere, boy. On the dead guys, I would catch him and do him the worst way, folk. I'm telling you, folk. Rest in peace to Miss Williams. Y'all bogus as hell, gang. Chat.